Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a story that's just packed with immense power, accidental destruction, and a really mysterious encounter that, well, it changes everything. So, this quote, it's what's going through the mind of a dragon right after a battle goes terribly, terribly wrong. So, let's break down exactly how she got to this, honestly, kind of funny thought. All right, our story kicks off not with a whisper, but with a full-on celestial roar. We're talking about a divine departure that's going to forever mark the land and set our main character on a wild path. And this is no quiet, sneak out the back door kind of exit. No, no. You got to picture a full-blown divine parade, a display of power that was meant to be seen, meant to inspire total awe. So you've got this incredible, majestic scene. But that's not all. Following this whole entourage is another creature of immense power, bound by loyalty. So just as her master disappears into the heavens, Feilong, the flying dragon, she dives back down to earth. And everyone on the ground sees it. Can you imagine seeing a real, honest-to-goodness dragon just rip through your sky? And here's the first big takeaway, right? This incredible sight, this one single action, it literally renames the land around her. This moment of pure myth becomes a permanent part of the map. Okay, so Feilong's journey starts with this, grand divine ceremony, but things are about to get real messy real fast because she's got a score to settle. So her master actually gave her the green light, but with a huge catch. You can injure, but you can't kill. Her target, though, is absolutely terrified of her, so he hires this Taoist named Yu, which, get this, means the not stupid Taoist, to take care of her. I mean, look at this. The power gap here it's not even a gap, it's a chasm. It's almost hilarious. The Taoist, despite his name, has no idea what he's up against. He thinks he's fighting some minor spirit with a few magic ropes. He's actually facing a being with a dragon pearl, a literal conduit of cosmic force. And just like that, what was supposed to be a simple brawl in a courtyard, it just explodes into this world-ending event, all because of one moment of pure self-preservation. And wow, what a moment. The entire sky goes dark, thunder is just cracking everywhere, and those cheap little tricks the Taoists used, they just get vaporized. They're revealed for what they always were, just a bunch of rotten old grass ropes. The fight is over. Period. So, she won, right? She defended herself. But this huge reveal of power, it comes with some absolutely horrifying and totally unintended consequences. See, her true form is it's too big for the mortal world. She's stuck in this tiny courtyard, and even the smallest movement is a total disaster. And when she realizes how pathetic those grass rope dragons were, she's amused. She laughs. And what happens when a being that size laughs?
Yeah, hundreds of houses just gone, crushed into dust. And this is the key thing to remember. This wasn't on purpose. It wasn't malice or revenge. It was just a tragic, devastating accident of scale. Her power is so enormous that even her laughter is destructive.
I love this quote because it shows the sheer scale of what happened. The destruction is so complete, it's literally reshaped the land. Where you had this massive estate, now it's just water. A whole new bay created by a dragon's laugh. So once again, Feilong's power leaves a permanent mark, a scar on the map. First we got Dragon's Sojourn, which was a name born of wonder. Now we have Noisy Dragon Harbor, a name born from sorrow and total destruction. You can just imagine how she feels, right? Completely overcome with guilt and horror. So her next move is all about penance. She is absolutely determined not to cause any more harm. So what does she do? It's pretty incredible. To avoid hurting anyone else while traveling to the East Sea, she decides, if I can't travel over the world, I'll travel through it. This whole amazing feat is just driven by her trying to contain her own power. And this journey, this act of atonement, it actually creates a brand new feature in the world's mythology, a secret artery, a dragon vein, running right through the earth. Her attempt to hide from the world actually ends up reshaping it in this hidden fundamental way. All right, so Feilong makes it to the East Sea. And after that terrible mistake, she basically goes into isolation. She spends over a decade just training, trying to get a handle on this immense power. So over 10 years, she becomes insanely powerful. But at the same time, she's getting super anxious. She hasn't heard a single word from her master. Is he mad at her? Did he just abandon her because of what she did? So she disguises herself as this young, energetic priestess and goes ashore, just hoping to hear some news. And that's when she spots them, an old Taoist master and his young apprentice. And then, poof, the old master just vanishes in a flash of light. Well, now she's intrigued, right? So she decides to go talk to the kid.
She offers up a friendly hello, maybe a little playful, and she gets this, just this explosive, furious response. This outburst kind of tells you that this little Taoist boy, he is way, way more than he seems.
So let's just recap here. Fei Long, who is ancient and unbelievably powerful, has just been called a little demon by someone who looks like a child but claims to be even older. So the big question is, who is this kid? And what in the world is going to happen when these two disguised, super powerful beings finally figure each other out?